How's it going, everyone? Welcome to my channel and welcome to another Diablo 4 video. Now, as of recording this video, Diablo 4's early access goes live in just a couple of hours, so I wanted to make a quick video to showcase a really good tool that the community came up with to help prepare you for your adventures in Diablo 4. Now, the whole point of my channel is to help people with video games. I like making tips and tricks videos and build guides and tutorials, and it just makes me feel good anytime I see somebody comment saying that they got past a boss fight that they couldn't get past, or they discovered a new item that they didn't previously know about. So I just really enjoy making videos to help make your life easier when it comes to your favorite video games. So what I want to show you guys today is a really cool community tool called d4builds.gg. Now, a lot of you hardcore Diablo fans that have been playing for years are probably well aware that there are a number of different websites and places you can go to help build your character as strong as possible. But for those of you that are just now getting into the Diablo series and you're starting with Diablo 4, or maybe you're just a casual player, you might not know that something like this exists. And this is a great way to get familiar with the game and some of the skills and abilities and all the different classes before the game even comes out. So I found that this website, d4builds.gg, is one of the best tools for Diablo 4 so far. There's a bunch of different things you can check out on this website. There's a tab for meta builds, where a lot of the most popular builds in the community get posted here. If they're a YouTuber or Twitch streamer, they'll have this little verified symbol beside them, so you can look up your favorite YouTubers or streamers and you can use their builds. They have builds for every single class here. They have them for levels 1 through 50. They have some for mid-game, and then they have some for end-game. So if you want to copy other people's builds, you can do that. There's a tab for my builds, so if you want to create your own build, you can do that, and then you can just log in, create an account, and save your own build here. And then you can just play around with different armor specs and different armor pieces and stuff, and sort of just play around with the different stats. And you can come up with just absolutely insane combinations to make your character absolutely broken. So the build planner is extremely handy before you even get your hands on the game, but it's also going to be extremely useful once you finally get the chance to play Diablo 4. I know me personally, I'm going to have this website brought up on my second monitor, and I'm just going to reference it as I'm playing the main game. I mean, trust me, this website is going to save you a ton of headache. I mean, normally, if you want to check your gear and your skill trees and stuff, you have to like pause the game and look at your in-game menu. This kind of takes away that headache. There's also a tab for skill trees where you can click any of the classes and we'll bring up the skill tree for each of the classes, and then you can play around with all the different skills. I mean, you can zoom in and out, you can just put points wherever you want, and then you can just reset it. I spent at least 2 hours last night just looking at all the different individual skills, reading what they do, and then thinking of different combinations in my head of just different skill trees and what would be the best combinations of skills to use. If anything, this is just a great way to get familiar with some of the different skills. You don't necessarily have to build your entire tree ahead of time. I know a lot of people in the community that like to go in just completely blind and they like to figure it out as they go. And then some people like to sit here and pick out every single skill ahead of time. And then as they level up in the game, they don't have to put any extra thought into it. They just go to their pre-planned build they have saved on this website and just pick the skills they have according to their plan. So I recommend you at least go to this website and just read all the different skills and abilities, because once you get familiar with all the different skills and abilities for each class, as you're playing the game, if you already know what the skills are, once you discover new skills, you're going to have an idea of what goes together really well. So for example, I was reading all the skills for the Druid last night, and I was looking at this Storm Strike ability. I noticed it has a lot to do with like lightning and stuff, but then a little bit later down in the tree, there's a skill called Lightning Storm. Well, obviously Lightning Storm is going to go well with Storm Strike. So you kind of just get this idea in your head of like, okay, I'm going with a lightning build. Okay, there's more lightning skills up here. I can maybe put some points into Lightning Storm, and then maybe I want to go with Heart of the Wild to increase my maximum spirit. And then once you unlock the next skill tree and you get a little bit down further, you already have a lightning build in mind, so you can just go ahead and plan out what the next skill would make the most sense for your build. So I highly recommend, if you plan on getting serious about Diablo 4, that you at least check out this website so you can get familiar with the skill trees. But that is not all. There is also an interactive map that just came out with. This is brand new, and this is going to get updated over time. There's a bunch of different waypoints. You can toggle the legend to turn things on and off. They have all the dungeon locations, so if you're lost on your map or if you're looking for a specific dungeon, you can look it up on here. They have the Altars of Lilith. They have all of them located on this map, so you can just easily find them. They have strongholds, side quests. I mean, there's a bunch of different stuff. And you can even break it down by region, which I think is really handy. So this interactive map is definitely going to come in handy during your playthrough. But it doesn't end there. There's even a database for the classes, the uniques, the legendary aspects, like you name it. If there's something that you're confused about, if you want to look up the individual skills, you can do it on here. You can look them up according to your class. And, this is basically like a little mini wiki if you're confused about, what something means. If you want to read through your skills again and see what skills work together, this is just a nice, easy way to look at things this way. And then obviously they're going to be adding more to this database as the game progresses as well. So I just wanted to point out this website to you guys. I've been coming up with just tons of different build ideas using the skill tree planner. Like I said, I spent like 2 hours last night just sitting here reading all the different abilities, thinking of different combinations that would work well together. And then if you want to save yourself all the time and headache and you just want to copy what's popular right now in the community, just head over to the meta build tab, and then you can just straight up copy what the most popular builds are. And it even gives you a breakdown of the exact leveling path and what skills you need to upgrade in the exact order. So if you're new to the Diablo franchise and you're just getting into Diablo 4, or maybe you're a veteran player and you just didn't know that something like this existed, I highly recommend this website, d4builds.gg. It is going to make your Diablo 4 life just way, way easier, and trust me, you're going to want to check it out. So that is going to do it for everything in this video, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, then please consider giving this video a thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. Hit the subscribe button if you don't want to miss out on any future Diablo 4 videos. Let me know what class you're going to pick when you start your adventures in Diablo 4. And that is going to do it for me, guys, and I will talk to you all in the next video.